Hello guys, so today's video is we reacted to Detroit rapper that got shot in on the live after missing his apps and the app started trolling him. So y'all know this is an ongoing pattern. People get into the streets, people get shot, people get boom. I hate that this happened, like seriously. I hate this. I hate this. Y'all need to stop doing all this drama. For real. Nah, for real though, we really gotta stop with all the drama BS, bro. This is pointless. It happens. This is an ongoing pattern that happens every single damn day, bro. We have to stop, bro. The trolling, the karma, the dissing the ops, the getting to the streets, to having these problems, to shooting. You know what I'm saying? All this shit really gotta stop, bro. Like no cap, but let's get into it though.
Just talk about my house shoes. Hope they knocked you out them old dunks you was wearing. Them big folded ass dunks.
Leather, I'm just a check, nigga. Bitch, you know I'm threat, nigga. I just spanked your brother. Better hope you don't be next, nigga. ARPs, we got many drinks and we got text, nigga. Sitting on when he come out that crib, he getting stretched, nigga.
Oh,
I just checked another op off the hit list. It's getting hot outside. You wanna die, but stay in the crib. GMO don't play with us or TOB, them niggas some kids. We got fully Glocks and drinks.
A real problem though. They're celebrating though. Am I right? Usually when people celebrate like, don't that mean like that was a big problem? Or it just means that like, I don't know. I've never been a Christian. I just don't want to.
Scoreboard! Scoreboard! Oh, what happened to your friend?
One of the that's gonna die.
Wait, I never seen this from this Family Guy.
Scoreboard! Oh, what happened to your friend?
Oh, that's
That's
crazy.
gonna die. And y'all gonna be dick riding like y'all always do when die. Get goofy style nigga be dying out here. I don't know how y'all even come talking to me. Oh, you stomp on the head. Real cap. Real baseball.
That's crazy. And they just dissing him out of him, bro. What do you do? You know? Love you, baby, bro. You was always the youngest but elite in all aspects. You displayed what brotherhood and loyalty really define. You was a great father, friend, brother, and a superstar. My brothers go out to your mother and children and the rest of our family. Damn, bro, that's crazy, man. Then they gonna post a nigga on a stretcher, bro? Oh, what the? What the fuck are we doing nowadays? We posting niggas on the stretcher. We posting dead bodies on IG. What we got going on now?
It's really crazy. It's 5 times the normal amount of people on my story who just watching. I don't know what y'all expect to see, but if anything, you wouldn't want nobody crying, you wouldn't want nobody sad. So the most you're gonna see is my living through me. You're gonna see a nigga getting even more money. You're gonna see it talking even more. You're gonna see it doing even better. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one more thing. For is in my deal, don't even know the, don't know the story, don't know us, don't know them. Just want to fix up for the of it. I got something for you. Hey, come pick your award up. Y'all deserve it. To the best suckers around, y'all deserve it.
That's crazy.
Me feeling like, you know what I'm saying, everything fair. Cause my nigga was just on live laughing about another he didn't like dying. And I just think about it like this. 100 lame die. Nobody even knows they existed to post about them or talk shit about. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even knows to be in another DM talking. But one of my niggas died, the whole city know one of my niggas died. Because all my niggas mean something, you know what I'm saying? So one of my niggas died, of course it's going to be front page news. Everybody going to be talking about it. But a lame nigga die, you don't even know a lame nigga existed to talk about him. So, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to my for meaning that much for the whole city to know that something happened to him. You meant that much for the whole city of Detroit to know you.
Alright, y'all. Now, I've been telling y'all for the longest, everyone has been paying attention to Chicago because rightfully so, they started the drill movement, so I get it. But what it has turned into is a worldwide thing for all the YNs across the country to have their own form of drill within their own cities. Like I told y'all before, even though Chicago gets the credit, there's other places that over the years have gotten just as crazy as Chicago, or even worse.
One of them.
Those places I'm referring to are Philly, Indiana, Memphis, St. Louis, and last but not least, Detroit. I'm probably forgetting some, but
Louisiana,
y'all get the gist.
You know.
Now today we're going to be talking about a Detroit rapper by the name of Boom, aka Band Gang Boom, aka BG Boom. Boom is most notably into it with another Detroit rap group by the name of Cash Gang. As y'all see from the intro, as soon as it was announced that he lost his life, they didn't waste no time trolling. Now it's also been said that another artist affiliated with Boom by the name of TJ has been shot along with him, but it's unclear if he passed away due to his injuries or even if he was shot, period. We haven't heard anything from him to confirm whether it's true or not. However, Boom was a very well-known face when it came to Detroit's music scene and also dissing his ops. Now, as I always tell y'all on here, I respect the deceased, but it's no sympathy for anyone who was involved in the streets and lived by those street codes. It just is what it is because this is what comes with it. Now, I say all that because prior to Boom losing his life, he was literally just on social media trolling one of his ops that passed away.
Yeah, that's what
See
I
how
say,
fast?
man. It's an ongoing karma that happens when you do that. You know what I'm saying? You did somebody, then boom, something happens to them, or something happens to one of your folks, or something happens to you. Boom, they start doing this. Something happens to their folks, something happens to them, or something happens to someone that's really close around them. Bro, that's the ongoing pattern nowadays, bro. You know? It's the ongoing pattern. I hate it, bro. You know, I really hate to see it. Like, I'm not even in the street. I never, I ain't never been in that type of field, bro. But what I'm saying, from all these videos that I've watched, bro, it's not worth being in the streets, bro. It's not worth it at all. It's pointless being in the streets, bro. Y'all just unaliving each other every single day and laughing about it, bro. That's some double ish right there, gang. Like,
as life can change. Now we're going to get into the details about what happened when it comes to the unaliving of Boom. Shout out to the Family TV. I'll leave a link pinned in the comments to the regular video so you guys can check it out and support. But in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And let's get into it.
Oh, so this is the clip. Who ran out?
Gotta get me in there.
I'm in the video. Show it. That's that switch.
What's your Instagram, bro? What's your Instagram, bro?
BMBG Boom _Boom. BMBG _Boom. Need no doctor, I got a call. Somebody shot him. If I put TMC in blood, you can do it too.
Our knee pads with it. We missed them boys at the funeral. We at the repass with it. We drop 100 rounds off and then we repass.
He said they had to repass with it, and lo and behold, it's rumored that Boom got unalived at a repass.
That's crazy.
Look how life works.
Active short recap. 3 people shot here on Detroit's east side. 1 male is dead and 2 females in temporary serious condition. Police are actively looking for those suspects. Remember, it is a burgundy Chrysler 200 or 300.
Did y'all hear that?
Gunshots still going on.
As she doing the news, they in the back letting that thing.
Gunshots still going on, the news around, with the police around. They crazy.
Go.
Crazy.
This is how crazy it is in Detroit. Look, pay attention. As she talking, they letting it fly.
That motherfucker, she talking like this. She see that motherfucker, they still busting that hoe. She like, oh, okay. Then she get back to talking. She hate it. This is their nature. They used to this.
Chrysler 200 or 300.
She tried to keep her composure. Hold on, one more time.
Chrysler, a burgundy Chrysler 200 or 300.
She trying to get back focused. You're like, oh.
100 that they're looking for. So for now, reporting live in Detroit's East Side, Jessica Dubnak, Fox 2 News.
Jess, we just had the chief in here speaking with Roop earlier this evening, and one of the things they talked about was this gun violence and stiffer penalties for this. Jess, you hear 100 shots possibly fired, and it's incredible to think that only 3 people were hit.
Look at her. She can't even pay.
She ready to get out the house. Get your ass out of there, man. Get your ass out of there.
She can't even pay attention to her job. She ready to quit. She said, listen, I'm done.
I'm done.
She not even paying attention. Look.
Yeah, absolutely, Amy. And it does appear that we're hearing some gunshots in the area. So we're going to send it back for you to you right now.
Get safe, Jessica. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Get safe, Jessica.
Be safe.
Lord.
See, one thing about the streets, they never forget. You might think time passed. You might think you got away. Somebody always keeping score. And when it come back around, it don't come back the same. It might come back worse. But like they say, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And today, a man from Detroit faced another example of that. Another aspiring local rapper known in the city, known for mocking the dead, was gunned down at a repast. Just hours after he went to a funeral to pay his respects to a friend who was killed on camera in the ambush last week, broad daylight. For those who don't remember, we covered that story. I'll leave the link in the bio. But now, the city...
Which is crazy because for y'all that don't know that story, long story short, this kid, they was watching his house. They was watching him. Some people say they put a track on his car. Who knows?
Oh my God.
But they was watching him. He was at the stop sign. Before he could make the turn to go to his house, the suspects came out of nowhere and started shooting. He ran out the car. Now pay attention to this. He tried to jump a fence, got stuck on the fence, and then that's how they caught him. Can you imagine that? He got away. Right? He got away, thought everything was good. He tried to jump a fence and got stuck on the fence.
Damn, bro.
And then they found him and just started. Could you imagine losing your life stuck on a fence?
Yeah, bro. Damn, stuck on the fence, though, gang. That's crazy, bro. Like, that shit gives me the chills. Like, bro, he got out of there, right? But he got caught on the fucking cage. Damn, that's the. Honestly, that's
like you see them cut. It's nothing you could do. You know it's over.
I got chills all over my body.
Crazy.
Because this ain't no random case. This was somebody who had history, had beef, and had a past tied to bodies in these streets. But in this video, we breaking it all down. Who he was, the crew he ran with, the enemies he made, and how the latest tragedy connects back to an ambush covered last week. Another life lost, another cycle of violence, proving once again the streets don't sleep. But before we go over this, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you the angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Now for those who don't remember, in the video we covered last week, it was based on a young man identified as Dion Davis, a man who we mentioned in the previous video according to the feds, Rep 700 gang, also known as Wax Gang and 4G TMT. As mentioned, he was also known to allegedly have bodies under his belt and also claim them in his songs. And he wasn't even really a rapper, but as we always say, revenge don't have no date on it. He was gunned down August 6, 2025, broad daylight, was captured on camera.
You know what's crazy? He said he wasn't really a rapper. A lot of these guys really ain't rappers. The problem is they get a little popularity from dissing their ops on songs.
They keep doing it.
And they use that as a lane to, I guess, get into the industry when some of them don't even make it in the industry. Yeah. All they doing is making things worse for them in the streets. So while you dissing, you might get a little popularity, but what you're doing is you just ramping things up in the streets. Now, if you make it in the industry, cool. But majority of them don't. And you got to deal with what's in the streets waiting for you, all because you wanted to diss on social media and in your song.
Yeah. Say the Instagram update was allegedly how his drop was located.
Get out the car. Get out.
Okay, hold on. Let's pay attention here. Let's pay attention to all the details that's going on here.
was located.
This car right here was the one that was trying to get him, right? And they kind of blocked him off on a turn. He was trying to get to his house, right? So 8 turns, speed, hits the car. And this, get out the car. He was doing. I'm not sure if he has something to do with it. I don't know, but I know this is the guy that's running. He got out. Yeah, he out. He out of there. Now look. There's 2 cars involved. Black car backed all the way up.
Now you see that, right? His ops came. Do you see how long that was before he already got out the car?
Yeah.
He would have made it scot-free, but the man got stuck on the gate. So a lot of people that's familiar with the situation, they always ask, yo, how did he get caught? And he had a whole head start. They been chasing him. He been got away. Guess what? He got stuck on the gate.
And on August 18, 2025, 700 Dion family and friends will have his funeral and later have a repast at a park on Detroit's east side Monday night. Before we go over the details and exactly where at, I want to talk about 2 of the people who was in attendance. One was a young man identified as Glock Boy TJ, who was also an aspiring rapper who once dropped a song titled You Get It with Bang Gang Biggs. And listen to the lyrics. Death and life is in the power of the tongue.
We missed them boys at the funeral, we at the repast with it. We drop 100 rounds off and then we repass.
You get crazy.
See how crazy that is? We had the repass with it. He didn't know, and this is the TJ guy. Now some are saying that he got hit too. It just haven't been confirmed that he lost his life. But I guess as time going, we're gonna see whether he lost his life or not. But some people are saying that and if y'all pay attention to the intro, a certain somebody, I'm not gonna say no names, I don't want to incriminate them, but they did it to themselves. They said check on TJ too. Y'all worrying about Boom? Yeah, Boom out of here. Check on TJ too.
Enough, TJ was also shot at this repast, with authorities say over 120 shots was let off. But let's go over the details of the next person I want to talk about, who was also in attendance and close affiliates with 700. An inspiring rapper who went by the name of Bang Gang Boom, having another nickname as the Godfather. During the pandemic in 2020, him and TJ alongside On Fully and Bang Gang Lonnie had dropped what some would consider a hit, a song titled Whack Jumper, with a little under 10 million views and counting.
5 seconds, I'ma take a shot. Nigga, you got a whack jumper. You better take them changes, my nigga is snap.
But Bang Gang Boom really made a name for himself the year prior in the streets of Detroit, when an alleged opposition named TMC Freaky had lost his life at a stoplight. It was June 21st, 2019. 2 people were shot and 1 was killed after a shooting just before 7 p.m. As mentioned, it was a Friday at Greenfield Road and Outer Drive West. Police said 3 victims were in the vehicle. They heard gunshots and realized they had been hit. Police said the victims saw an older model Dodge Durango being driven away from the scene at a high rate of speed. The driver of the vehicle that the victims were in had drove to the hospital. A 22-year-old man and a 24-year-old man were in critical condition, but managed to survive, thank God. But unfortunately, 23-year-old TMC Freaky, he lost his life. May he rest in peace and loving condolences to his family. Now, at the time they was beefing, and Bang Gang Bando had solidified the situation when people in Detroit, fans of his music, thought they put 2 and 2 together after he allegedly mentioned Freaky name in a song just a month later. But then people also noticed that he liked the pictures of people grieving that Freaky had lost his life.
Need no doctor, I got a car. Dead nigga, somebody shot him. Pussy. If I put TMC in blood, you can do it too. Don't let me catch you, got it all in his head.
And you gotta accept that just 5 years later, August 19, 2020.
See what I'm saying? This what I try to say. It's hard having sympathy for these guys that's out there dissing the dead. I always tell y'all the power is within the tongue. Pause. It sounds crazy, 100%. But when you start dissing the dead, you welcome that energy to yourself.
100%, bro.
Right? And what goes around always come back around. Whether you believe it or not, it is what it is.
5, Bang Gang Boom will now be the victim of gun violence after attending his friend repast. Police Deputy Chief Arnold Williams said that the shooting happened just before 8 p.m. at a local playground in Seneca
I've seen
Street.
this nigga so many times, bro, from Detroit, like from the Detroit news, bro. Reacting to these videos, I done seen this nigga face so many times, bro. I know he tired of it, bro.
Williams said that the shooting happened just before 8 p.m. at a local playground near Seneca Street. He said his family and friends gathered after the funeral. Investigators believe a Burgundy Chrysler 300 drove by and fired shots into the crowd. Police believe more vehicles were involved, saying that bullets was flying from 3 different areas towards the same direction. Police say they don't know how many people were in the Burgundy Chrysler 300, but say that it has a flat tire. Bang Gang Boom in his early 30s had lost his life on the scene. May he rest in peace and love condolences to his family. 2 women, both in their late 20s, were in temporary serious condition at an area hospital. Police said they found a handgun and rifle cases in the alley west of the park, in the street in front of the park, and in the rear corner east of the park. Police say they counted more than 120 cases, and thank God no
129 shell cases, bro.
homes were shot.
Remember a lost loved one when shots rang out. 1 man was killed, 2 women were injured near a park on the east side.
Yeah, police are saying that someone drove up and then started shooting at this group of people at a repass. Priya Mann joins us now with more on the car that police are looking for connected to this.
Good morning, Rhonda and Jason. Police are looking for a Burgundy Chrysler 300. As you mentioned, police said that that vehicle pulled up. Somebody inside of that car, maybe one person, maybe multiple, well, they opened fire. It was on a group of people who were there mourning the loss of a loved one. And now police are canvassing a large area on Detroit's east side.
We have 3 different locations where we found shell casings.
Detroit police are looking for whoever opened fire on a group of people mourning the loss of a loved one. As a family gathered for a repast following a funeral, bullets went flying across a city park.
We do have some rifle rounds. We do have some small caliber rounds as casings as well.
Just before 8 Monday night, police were called to Moffett and Seneca on Detroit's east side. Latham Park was now a crime scene.
One area was the alley, just west of the park. The other area was the street right in front of the park. And then we had the rear corner to our east of the park. So we don't know if those were all 3 different shooters. Again, this is still a fluid investigation and it's early.
3 people were killed in the shooting. 2 women in their late 20s and a man in his 30s were all gunned down.
Oh, listen. So it hasn't been any confirmation with TJ. We just know that he been shot. Now his ops. And if y'all tapped in with the whole Detroit scene, I know exactly who we talking about. Their ops trolled them, and it was the first one. And this, I don't know, man. I gotta stay on social media. It was the first one to say, check on TJ too. So I don't know, but if you pay attention to what he said, it wasn't just one person that lost his life.
This is still a fluid investigation and it's early.
3 people were killed in the shooting. 2 women.
Hear that? 3 people. So far, we only know about Bang Gang Boom.
Wow.
We don't know if TJ checked too. We haven't heard no confirmation. He hasn't posted no nothing.
Men in their late 20s and the man in his 30s were all gunned down.
There were a number of rounds that were fired, and we have a number of shell casings on the ground. So 100, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the number.
My God.
I just want to clarify that only 1 person was killed. It was a man in his 30s. 2 women were also injured. They were rushed to the hospital. Again, police are looking for a Burgundy Chrysler 300, and they do need your help. Anyone with information is asked to call the homicide unit at 313-596-2260. You can also call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Again, you will remain anonymous. Reporting live at DPD headquarters, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Since this news has broke, Bang Gang Boom opposition has been on social media mocking his demise. But not only that, people affiliated allegedly with Bang Gang Boom had also spoke up, like the brother of 700 Dion. He coming out after the situation saying it wasn't a repass. And MPD is trying to make things up, but the fact of the matter is, it technically was.
But that shit. Yeah, I see. Listen, whether it was a repass or not, clearly it was a gathering for Dion. right? So whether you want to call it a repass, a get together, a gathering, whatever you want to call it, forget it. That's not even important. Then the crazy part is somebody got shot and unalive, and a couple other people got shot at this gathering, get together, crowded, whatever you want to call it. Repat, whatever, it don't matter. Somebody lost their life.
Stop saying that stupid on the internet, gang. All your pages, crime in the D, whatever the that was not no repass, fi.
What was it?
Police just wanna be on our so bad. And one, my little brother ain't even had no repass. We weren't feeling that. Police just wanna, feds, police, DPD, whatever, they just wanna paint this horrible image, and I don't get that, bro. Let us grieve, my nigga. Y'all wanna build a case so bad to put us in jail, bro.
What?
I just don't get that shit.
I was mentioned earlier.
Oh, so clear. I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to deflect. He's trying to make it seem like this ain't it. I get what he's trying to say or do. But at the end of the day, whether it was a repass or not, it seemed like it was a gathering for one cause. So whether it was a repass, whether he want to call it, I don't know what he want to call it. But forget all that. Somebody lost their life at this, whatever you want to call it. Right? And how crazy is it? Where, forget what the news say, forget what anybody say. Somebody lost their life and a couple people got shot, and the only thing you got to say when you get on the internet is, don't call it a repass.
Earlier in the video, CJ was also allegedly shot, but he made it. There's been speculation online that he lost his life, but as of now, that's false. But nonetheless, as we wrap this video up, we do want to say rest in peace to every victim and love and condolences to you guys' families.
It's definitely mine, but bro, every time I watch these videos, I literally have nothing to say. Like, what do I have to say? All you can say is just condolences, man. But you know, just like they chose to live. They wanted to be in the street. They wanted to live by the street code, die by the street code. You know what I'm saying? That's the life that she chose to live. So it's like, you know. But if all else, that's crazy though. Also, I want to mention the other dude that got stuck on the cage. That also is crazy as hell, bro. You know, I didn't even get to react to that video yet, bro. I was gonna react to this video. I literally had that video like uploaded, but it got corrupted. I literally reacted to that video. I think. Am I tripping? Oh no, did I tripping? I just said I don't know. I need to order some food in my belly because I think I'm tripping now because I just said I uploaded the video, but I never reacted to it. What the? I need to go eat. Fuck this. I need to go eat. Hell nah.